Hey there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Slow start and probably pixelated me to begin day 3084 of What You Have to Know. We're talking about contribution mindset. Our mindset is always so much more important than we realize. The intention and the thoughts and the beliefs and the feelings and the what we bring into a situation always colors and our experience of that experience is filtered through all of our thoughts, feelings, beliefs, mindset, intentions, what we want to get, what we want to give, etc. So we talked about that today in both Supersize challenges, Supersize Your Business Annual Challenge and the Supersize You Annual Challenge. We're on day 192 of that today. We talked about the A in the SOAP framework, which is to analyze alternatives and take action. And the tool I shared today is the infamous pros and cons. Now, I never claimed that the tools that I use every day in my life are super sophisticated or complicated. Actually, the older I get, the more I simplify, and I'm more likely to use a plus or minus or pros and cons analyzing alternative tool than I am to do nominal group technique and all the other crazy things that I've used in the past to analyze alternatives. It depends on the situation. Have the tool fit the job. This month, we're talking on how we show up, how we make the world a better place, how we contribute to things. What we put into things is what we get out of them. So I contend we should always put into them our best intentions, our best behavior, our best energy, our best emotion, so that we can get the best out of those experiences and situations. But we don't need to dive deeply into that today. Excuse me. Caught a cold again. Imagine that. From the kids. Okay. So today I am working on a whole lot of things. I'm in the process of trying to figure out AI because I need to find some ways to simplify the things that I do from a lack of vision, literally physical, being able to see standpoint. And I did a training and I just listened to it as it was live. And now I have to go back and do all the homework and all the action items that are associated with that. I knew I was going to have to do that, but it's a matter of making the time, making it a priority to get it done. Because everybody under the sun is trying to sell you their little skills or their little tip, trick, and strategy about AI, and all it does is confuse and complicate everything. We need to have a process that we follow in our business and in our life when we adopt things and when we don't. I am an admittedly not early adopter of new technologies and things, with the exception of the internet. I hopped on the internet like white on rice because I was so excited about it as a nerdy engineer. I was so excited that I could actually interact with and talk to people all around the world. And that became my love of all things technical and the internet. I've always liked things technically and manufacturing, all the different industries that deal with technology. So excited. But not an early adopter of like the latest, greatest version of any type of a tool or technology. My son is. My one sister is totally. So I just watch their experiences with new things. And then when I'm like, okay, yeah, that seems awesome, then I jump in and I'll do it. But otherwise, I just don't. Same is true of AI. I am probably, like most people, I'm in the middle of being really slow to adopt AI. But what we need to remember is it is a tool that we can use to make our life easier, faster, more efficient, more effective, and streamlined. Yet, we always, like everything else, need to use our human brains and review and set up and use it as the tool that it is. You know, it's just like when different software programs start to come out, although a lot more sophisticated. Remember, you're probably not old enough to remember, but I am because I lived through all of it. The first computer that I had access to was in college, and it was the size of a gymnasium. We used to do punch cards. Anybody remember punch cards besides me? It was a nightmare. Learning to program in Fortran and COBOL and all the early languages. It was a lot harder than life is now. Pick up your cell phone and it does everything you want it to. So we need to appreciate how far we've come and how much further we have to go. Anyway, all that because I was saying I was not an early adopter. I am a believer in changing patterns that aren't working for me, though. And I got a couple that have really come to light lately in terms of false and limiting beliefs that just need to be devastated. So I'm working on devastating them this weekend by working on a signature offer, signature program, signature talk, signature project that I can present to people and share with them so that I can attract the people that I want to serve and I know I can serve in unimaginably positive ways to create the life of the dreams and the results that they want for their businesses primarily, but then for their life so that they can spread that to other people. I have a huge vision of what I want to accomplish while I'm still here on the planet. Don't share it publicly because it's none of your business. Every one of us should have that thing that gets us out of bed every morning and makes us want to take action and move forward. All right, if I can help you in any way, what do? You ask. Go out, make it an amazing day, and I'll, of course, be with you tomorrow.